afternoon. What the heck? Good afternoon, everyone. Wow, that's off to a great start. Oh man, I am your host, Cole McCray. Welcome today to the Season 5, Round 5 of MultiClass Monday. Man, it's been a long Monday, I'll tell you what. It feels like it's been 5 days long. Gosh, it's one of those weeks. But it's okay, because we got racing to watch now. And you know what? We're just gonna do one take. We're not even gonna redo that. You know, I stand by my my word. We're just gonna do it. As I said before, I am Cole McCray. Today we're joined by Matt Higgs.
Yes, it's me.
Absolutely. How you doing, Matteo?
I'm tired. I just woke up at about 7 p.m.
Nice. Well, hey, that's why are you just tired if you just woke up?
because I went to bed at like 12 or 1.
Well, then sleep more. Jeez, you don't need to be doing this. Just sleep. Sleep.
Good idea.
What was that from? Oh, yeah, Ace Ventura 2. Anyway, we are at Zandvoort in the Netherlands. It's race 5, and that means it's our short fixed fuel race. Short is in quotes because it's only 10 minutes shorter than normal. Martin tells me something's wrong. Never mind, he tells me everything's right. Today we have a nice optimal race. It's cold and dry. Just like Matt's girlfriend. What?
Non-existent?
I'm your girlfriend. What?
You're a girl?
What? I can be whatever I want. We got qualifying over though. I mean, there we go. We got qualifying over. Zach Martin on the pole, followed by Max Simmons. Mr. Gordon, who I am not familiar with. Apologies for not knowing who you are. But that's just how it be. Get used to it. That's how ESR rolls. Apologies, ladies and gents. I'm attempting to track down the information for this race, but it's not giving me too much room to wiggle. Oh. We'll just read it as we can. I think it's Matt Novoso, Guillermo Martinez in 5th. There's a lot of names I don't recognize here. Babaletskos in 6th. Trevor Thompson in 7th. Tyler Thompson. Neil Sutherland in 8th. Mark Sutherland in 9th. Wait, those guys are in GT4s. Hole up. You know, we're just gonna... apparently, Novoso's name is Turbo Lover. Which, actually, wait. This is I'm looking at the practice race information. My apologies. You know what? This is just gonna be. Maybe we pause the race and everyone do a couple of shots so they're on my level, and then we can be right up in there. How's that? That sounds good to me.
Good. Why doesn't the race start already? Come on, let's go.
I don't know. Let's go. Are you on blow?
Maybe.
I found. Man, I got really depressed, and then my whole life have been depressed, and then I found a shake weight and an 8-ball, and it's all been uphill from there. Zach Martin in 1st, Maxim in 2nd, Chase Gordon in 3rd, Matt Novoso 4th, Guillermo Martinez 5th, Bobby Babaleskos in 6th, and Tyler Thompson.
Wait,
7th.
when did we get all these new people?
Today, apparently. Anyway, GT4, Neil Sutherland, Mark Sutherland, Antonio Martel, Curtis Lee. It says Shadow Quinn on the roster. That's incorrect. It's Jay Rupp. We got Matteo Skepchura, and then Kronk, and Hamza Gulzar in 16th, and Federico Ross bringing up 17th. I know that one. That's one that's been here before.
30 seconds.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a brief overview. It only took about 20 minutes, but you know, that's just how we do at ESR.
20 seconds.
Work longer, not stronger, right? Matt Higgs, what has been up with you? What do we got for a read on this here race?
I think Zach Martin is going to come away with the win on this one.
You think so? Yeah, the Porsche does seem like to be pretty strong at this pretty super windy, not very top speedy track. The Maximus has done well for himself in that BMW. We got some chaos here. Oh, Federico Ross's turbo lever. I see. We did not qualify, but is making his
I'm
way.
your GTR lover.
I'm not familiar with that song.
Well, that's classic.
Ah,
The Porsche's always strong at this track. It's pretty much the car to have here, which I was bummed that I couldn't race. Because, you know, super,
well, it is a very
like, work.
narrow, windy track, perfect for the likes of the Porsche.
Porsches, or the cars with, like, zero, like, lots of downforce. It always... And Maxim is just there on pace alone.
Yeah. We don't see too many McLarens anymore, especially on GT3. So Matt Novoso being in that
What about
is.
Spencer Taft?
Oh yeah, where did he go? I don't know.
Because he's a McLaren guy.
That's fair. Could it be that I don't know what I'm talking about?
Quite possibly. The Baba Let's Go Racing Team.
It's almost like that name was chosen for a reason.
I don't know.
Baba, let's go.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's a rally driver, Jordan Sertoritis. That's I have a feeling that Bobby was going for a Greek-sounding name because that is very Greek-sounding.
I have an unpopular opinion.
Most of your opinions are unpopular. Who's that pink Porsche? Is that harder? But
No, it's
anyway, go ahead,
faster,
Matt.
stronger.
Yep, there we go.
No, but I think that the custom liveries look terrible, and they should be only allowed in-game liveries with the sponsors.
I mean, you know, seeing that green, yellow, and purple Porsche on the left there, find the pink one right there. I'm kind of inclined to agree with you.
Cars look naked without sponsors.
Your mom looks naked without sponsors,
He's not on OnlyFans.
as far as you know.
I know.
Have you looked her up?
No, I've never been on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not a lowlife.
I believe you.
Sure.
So it's all over the place here. I'm curious to see how the starting order will affect penalties given out because technically some of the GT3s are supposed to start behind GT4s. Skeptura.
No, that's what they're supposed to start. They're supposed to start behind the GT3s, even if they qualify after the GT4s.
Well, right, but that wasn't that way in the starting order as per this qualifying. So we'll have to see. There'll probably have to be some adjustment going on, I think.
Actually, Neil confirmed it. Even if you qualify behind the GT4 somehow, for some reason,
Oh,
you start
green
behind
flag,
the
green
GT3s.
flag. Let's get going. Oh, that makes sense. You know, that does make a lot of sense, man. We got Max Simmons hot on the tail of Zach Martin. Zach Martin gets the inside, of course, but we've got lots of wavy left rights on here in the first sector. We're three wide in the background. We got some action going on harder going around Thompson. It looked like, oh, we got McLaren off Matt Novoso. Got shunted a little wide. We got more cars off. That looks like Skeptura. Nope. I'm not 100% sure. Zach Martin away cleanly. Max Simmons keen to hang on though. And already the action kind of dies down a little bit. This track is not so conducive to racing per se. It's great for lapping, and it's not bad for racing. But it's just so thin, and the curves are so directly one after another, so consecutive that it can be hard to line up a decent, more traditional pass. Oh, now Fernando Alonso could probably get it done, but there's some considerable pre-planning and forethought involved. Or you can just take him out, like Harder did with Guillermo Martinez right there. That was brutal. No one is too happy about that, I think. But let's see how that shakes out when it comes to penalties a little later. In the GT4s, not much happened. Looks like Babalesco's got shunted down the order a little bit. No, he didn't. Sorry, my roster is GT4s and 3s intermingled. They're not separated by class, so the numbers don't quite add up perfectly. Tyler Thompson on the hunt, or being hunted rather, by Matteo Sceptura. The Italian hot on his tail and maybe gonna make a move. Guillermo Martinez behind, eager to capitalize on the position that Thompson is in. And maybe make a move on Sceptura as well? No, not so much. The launch of that Audi isn't so good as the Mercedes, excuse me, but he's gonna try and force the issue. Babalesco's on for an early pit. Now, with this racing, this fixed fuel style, there is a pit window. So that will not count for his pit strategy. That'll have to be one. That'll be pro bono, so to speak. Matt,
What do you want?
have you seen the new Mustang GT3?
I have, and I've heard it.
Yes. What do you think?
I like the noise.
I as well like the noise. Tyler Thompson getting attacked by Guillermo Martinez around turn 1.
I thought about, sending it to you to see what you thought, because I knew you'd get a hard on.
Oh, I absolutely did. I think it's gorgeous.
I think it's ugly, but it sounds good.
I think it looks fantastic. So for me it's the giant fender gills. I think those look sweet. It looks more purposeful than the last gen Mustang. It's a little more aggressive, and it doesn't have the abnormally huge grille that the street car does. It's almost like those huge grills don't actually help anything. Tyler Thompson making a mistake around the outside of turn 6, sorry, and that's gonna let Guillermo Martinez swipe that position away. If he's not too careful, Golzar and Roz behind are gonna have maybe a move. What am I looking at here? Or was that Golzar that got past him? Oh, they must, Golzar, that was Golzar that got past, my apologies. Guillermo Martinez and Golzar must have the same livery. But anyway, yes, so the fender gills, the aggressive, but not huge grill, side pipes, Matt, side pipes, and a roof-mounted wing. I'm a sucker for those. But yeah.
My son, this is the great country of America. This is where Chinese food was invented.
Oh, what was that from? That wasn't Talladega Nights, was it?
No, it's a Stephen He. The missile guidance system, man, is great.
You're not wrong. Zach Martin climbing up to that fastest lap. Good job there.
Hey, Cole.
Chase Gordon with Team Holiday Inn Express. What's that?
I think that Russia is about to find out why the U.S. doesn't have free healthcare.
Yeah. Well, if they haze too many more of our drones, they're gonna have a rough day. Oh, some action caused by GT3. Oh,
real quick.
we just got some frickin' Newton's Cradle action going on here. Antonio Martel got punted by Mark Sutherland into the GT3 of Matt Novoso. Looks like Martel actually ended up getting the worst of that. His car does not look happy. He stopped. That's kind of odd. Is he writing an apology letter? What's going on? Nope. Getting a tow back to the pits. Looking at Federico Roz. I'm not sure how I feel about the eyeliner in the taillights there. That's kind of interesting. Don't see too many GT3s. Oh, in the Nissan category. Oh, a stylish flip around. Go points for that. Do you think the Mustang GT3 will ever come to Assetto Corsa Competizione?
No.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
not gonna race in Europe, let's be honest.
I think it will. IMSA doesn't do enough GT3 racing to, well, maybe you're right. But they'd be foolish not to send it to Pirelli at least, or no, Blancpain. Sorry,
Not really, because, like, you know, nobody in Europe likes Mustangs. Even though they do have them there, but they're not nearly as popular as
well,
European makers or Italian ones or
well,
Japanese cars.
there are GT4 Mustangs in the World Challenge, or the GT Challenge.
Yeah, there's also
And
GT4 Mustangs in British GT, but they didn't come to the game.
yeah, it's because this game is terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but I won't say that for purposes of maintaining an audience. That does strike me as weird, even though this is like the official game, they don't have all the cars. They even have the Maserati, even though it was only ever run by one team in the entire time this game has been out.
Yeah.
But oh well. Meanwhile, Racedream is getting the KTM GT2. That thing looks like a beast. Alright. Any maneuvers? Looks like lots of people have taken pit stops. No, that's a lie. Nope, no one has. Very few people have. For some reason, I thought there's supposed to be 2, and then I realized not. Oh, Matt. And I might be outing myself on the in ESR, depending on who watches this. Ooh, we got a dangerous rejoin. That is the Aston Martin of J. Rupp. I may be outing myself, but there is a non-zero chance that this weekend I will take possession, and by that I mean purchase a car. Would you like to guess what kind of car it would be?
A Ford Taurus.
No, that's a good guess though. I would love to. I'd love to own one of those.
Any hints as to the nationality of the car?
It is American.
Ford Maverick.
Nope. It is not new. It was a limited run model, limited run, like not even limited run trim or anything, limited run
Chevy
model.
Volt.
That's no more limited than that.
Tesla.
And not a hybrid. That's not limited. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Is it a Ford?
It's in the same family as a Chevy Volt, as in it's a GM product.
Ooh. Oh, like a hybrid?
Not a hybrid. GM makes like no hybrids. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure Volt is the only hybrid except for like Malibu. They
Chevy
made a couple.
Spark, Chevy Sonic, Chevy Cruze, Chevy Malibu.
Okay, so pay careful attention to how I use the word family and not brand.
Oh no, it's a minivan.
Not a minivan. It's worse.
Ford Crown Victoria?
Matt, what did I just say, dude?
You said family, it's four-door.
A Ford is not in the same family as a GM product.
I'm trying to think of hybrids.
It's not a hybrid. I said directly it's not a hybrid.
You said it's family as a Chevy Volt.
And by family I mean it's in the GM product family. It's a General Motors product.
Chevy Silverado.
No, not a truck.
Is it a car?
It's not a car.
Four doors.
Do you count a hatch as a door?
Oh, is it a Chevy Sonic?
Not a Chevy Sonic.
What hatchbacks does GM make that are two-door?
It's not. I didn't say it was two-door. What do you count a hatch as a door?
Some people do. It's a 5-door hatchback.
Do you?
No.
Okay, then it is a 4-door. Yes.
With actual 4 doors, 4 passengers.
Yes.
Is it older than 2000?
This particular one isn't, no, but it could be.
Oh, so that means it's early 2000s. Oh,
I'm having so much fun with this.
Cadillac. CTS?
No, I wish I had a Cadillac CTS.
I'm not very good at guesses. I don't. It's a GM product, so that means it could either be Chevy, Cadillac, or GMC, or Oldsmobile even,
You're missing a couple.
or Hummer,
You're missing a couple.
or Pontiac,
Or
Holden.
no, it couldn't be a Holden. The last one you missed was Buick. Just
Nobody
saying.
remembers Buick.
I mean, they still make them, so someone has to.
My grandma has a Buick.
My boss has a Buick.
Both my grandma and grandpa have a Buick.
A brief aside, Chase Gordon and Mr. Gulzar are going at it down the front straight, diving strong. Wow, that Audi has some pace, and he's gonna slam the door in Chase's face. The Chase face.
I'll slam it in my face any day.
Ooh, baby. Anyway. And by the way, I'm not necessarily gonna buy this car. There's a lot of things that could come up in the way, but if I am very compelled, and if the cards go well, I will. But yes. So it's in one of those. You set yourself up good for a win here, Matt. I have faith. Matt.
Sorry, I was listening to something.
All good. You don't have to guess if you don't want to.
I missed part of that because somebody like kind of called me and was saying something, but
Nice.
what were you saying?
I don't know. No, I just saying you set yourself up pretty good for a win here at a little Dubsky.
It's not a Buick though.
It's not a Buick.
It's a Cadillac.
Not a Cadillac.
GMC.
Not a GMC.
Pontiac.
It might be a Pontiac.
Oh no, not another Fiero.
Not another Fiero. Fieros don't have 4 doors, Matt.
What does Pontiac make as early? Pontiac Grand Prix?
Not a Pontiac Grand Prix.
GXP?
A GXP is not a car, it's a trim.
GT?
That's also a trim.
No, not Grand Prix GT. I'm thinking of the
The GTO?
V8.
No, that doesn't have 4 doors.
It does.
Nope.
Oh,
The G8 does.
yeah, saying G8.
It's not a G8.
G6?
Not a G6.
Gulfstream G5?
I'm feeling so fly like one of those though. He's gonna pick every car but the one.
I don't know many Pontiac. Is it a Pontiac Solstice?
It's not a Solstice, doesn't have 4 doors.
I know. I'm just
Oh, we got a
thinking.
car off.
I think that's a Porsche GT4.
If the Solstice have 4 doors, I would buy one immediately. So I'll say that much. I forgot your name in one of the servers we're in is Mr. Gluggleston.
Wait, isn't that what's
It's
it called?
Jaden's. Snake Den.
Seaglug.
Yes, it's a Sea Glug reference. But, yeah.
God, I'm so bad at listing cars from the early 2000s that I don't know any other cars that Pontiac makes early 2000s.
I'm having a great time with it,
A
though.
Pontiac Vibe.
Not a Vibe. I've been looking at those, though.
Heard of Matrix?
That's not a Pontiac.
Well, it's kind of made by Pontiac.
Matt, I would say it was a Toyota if I was gonna get a Matrix. Come on, you gotta give me a little credit.
I thought you would throw me off and say it's a Pontiac.
No. If anything, I would say the Pontiac is a Toyota.
Look at Hayden Harder right on the tail of Mr. Simmons.
Oh yeah, when did that
Wait a
happen?
minute. Wait, whoa. Where
Yeah,
did
whoa.
Max-
Where did
not-
Zach Martin go?
Yeah, Zach.
Did he crash out? Or he might have crashed, like his computer might have crashed. I think I heard something about that.
Let me
Is
check
it not
the
even?
ESR.
No.
Woo! Come on, use,
Hey,
use the Porsche's blocking. Yes, go up the inside, go up the inside.
we got some fraternity hazing going on here. Oh, and it's gonna be. Oh, Neil Sutherland is trying his best to stay out of the way. Hayden Harder is putting up a good fight. In the chat.
F in the chat, please.
Well, no, don't F, but. Or you can F if you want, it's 2023. But these are some good camera angles. But, chat, if you've got any guesses, put it in the comment
Do
section.
you have a chat?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've heard it exists.
Oh god.
And this is a tight battle.
To...
I did not expect this to be quite so intense.
Ooh, that's Aston Martin has some damage.
No, that Aston Martin is not happy at all. Rupp is... He's not having a great time.
I think Rupp, I think you have some damage on your front end.
I think your front end is mostly gone, if I'm being honest. Causing a yellow flag. And he gets a tow. That might be it for Rupp.
Rupp.
Not gonna lie, every time I see the word Rupp, I think of Mr. Krupp from Captain Underpants.
Yes.
The principal. Remember that? I cannot believe I remember that. I literally haven't read one of those since first grade.
I don't remember the last time I read one of those, so...
It was over 20 years ago, and I do not like saying that phrase.
Paul's old, everybody.
I am old. Here, I'm gonna do a little thing.
I want NVGs.
Very nice. Get some. They're only like $1,500.
No, more.
They're only like 15,000 bucks.
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Okay, Matt, I'm gonna send you an absolutely tiny picture. Maybe this will help you out.
Would you?
The pit is now open.
And with that, the pit window opens. You get the drivers will have
Is that a
10.
gas cap?
Might be. And immediately, Mac and Rupp are first to take their pit stops. Oh, I forgot to mention, the drivers, they will.
Is it a Pontiac Sunfire?
It's not a Sunfire. The drivers will have to take fuel, but I do not have to take tires.
Well,
But they can.
What do they have? Pontiac brand? No. Let me think. Why are the pictures so goddamn small?
Because I mean, I can't make it easy.
I'm just trying to figure out how you managed to get them that small.
That's what she said, but with methods. Oh, Max Simmons getting
Is it a
hounded by...
Pontiac Aztec?
It is a Pontiac Aztec.
Oh god, don't get an Aztec.
I gotta say, I didn't think it would be that much fun to make you guess. It was well worth the effort.
I didn't think you would, buy one of those.
It's not for sure. There's a decent chance, and as anyone who knows me will know that I back out of stuff buying stuff specifically a lot. So there's a decent
That's why
chance this won't.
it took you so long to get a girlfriend.
What? I don't purchase those. Well, not directly anyway. Last time I did, the website got shut down.
But you guys have the mail order brides.
Don't use mail order, Matt. Besides, I'm heterosexual.
No, it wouldn't be a mail order bride. It would be a Netflix order bride.
Netflix order, yep. AliExpress bride. Ugh, I don't like. Actually, never mind. I don't like that. But Matt.
May come age questionable.
No. Content warning. Have you gotten stricken yet on the channel yet? Martin, you might be having to deal with some content issues. It's Matt's fault, just so you know.
I've brought the wrath of SJW warriors on ESR.
It's okay. If we get their wrath, they're a dying breed, hopefully. So we'll see how long that lasts. But okay, Harder and Scaptura are the next to take their pit stops, so Maximans can breathe a little easier now. Also, the Sutherlands and Lee have all taken their pit stop. You can tell because they've got little green bars next to their cars on the leaderboard. Matt,
Yes, Mom.
did you hear? Chevy's discontinuing the Camaro.
Yes, I did.
That is wild. I mean, I'm not super surprised. It's the second time they've done that. But that means in 2024 or 2025, I don't remember which year was the last year, but in a very soon year, the Mustang will be the only pony car left. And by extension, the only muscle car, because the Challenger and Charger are going away this year. Camaro is either going away this year or next year. So Mustang will be the only one left, as it should be. Just kidding. Competition is good.
You know what's
As
kind of
Fred
funny
Ross
about
is
that?
learning. Going off the track there. What'd you say, Matt?
You know what's funny about that?
Coming out swinging with that? Is that what you said?
No, you know what's funny about that?
What?
You know how
Doing
Holden
the
was
line right there?
discontinued?
Know how what?
You know how Holden was discontinued?
Yep.
And
Oh, Mercedes! That is gotta be Tyler Thompson into the wall. Oh,
Yep,
not so good. He just
that
did his pit
almost
stop
happened
too.
to me at Zandvoort in a Mercedes.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
But it
Maybe
didn't-
it's a curse.
no, it's just it's where you go over the rise, the car is really like light at the rear.
Bottomy Audi.
No, just the opposite of bottom Yodi.
Toppity Inity.
Top of the airy.
Also, so you don't like the, well, you can't see anymore. You don't like the custom liveries. I thought that one that we just saw, Mac, his Audi, that looked pretty good. Also, his team name was Feelin' Gud. No, I will not. When anyone types GUD, I will not pronounce it good. It is Gud.
It's good.
Like when
I'm gonna call it good just to spite you.
Just like when someone says Geet Gud.
Good. Get good, scrub.
Geet Gud Scrub.
Get good.
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 But
Good.
yes, there's a lot of stuff going on. Fred Ross is the second to last, and Rupp is the last to take their pit stops. Although I think Rupp isn't actually taking one. I think he's just retired.
Me too.
I wish I was retired. That'd be awesome. Just kidding. I would hate that.
Wait, Nate, are you still up? Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed, Matt.
Don't get a Pontiac Aztec. I'll burn it.
No. So we can talk more about this one later. But this is actually a pretty sweet car. It's
No Pontiac Aztec is a sweet car.
It's no, so it's is it ugly? Yes, absolutely. But in the current crop of hideously ugly new cars, I think it was ahead of its time. I think it holds up pretty well actually.
In a
And
bad way.
no, but it's no less ugly than a Hyundai Elantra, okay? Fred Ross with a stop and go penalty, 30 seconds. Not so good there. And this thing is so clean, Matt. It's so clean. 2005, last year of production. Okay, last year. So it's the
It's
least
still
ugly.
an Aztec.
No, no, no. But okay. The center. Have you seen the Doug DeMuro video on these things? Have you seen the Doug DeMuro video on these things?
No, I would never
They're
watch a video on an Aztec.
they're freaking cool. Okay. Okay. So the center console, you know, where you normally you pop it open, you put some like shit in there, some cards or something. Oh, Harder is going around the outside of Max Simmons. Nope, just kidding, not happening. But he's being very aggressive with it. We'll have to pay attention to this one. But so the center console, where you normally just like put a cup holder or something, it's got those. You know what it also has? A cooler. Yep, it's insulated and you can remove it and you can take it with you. It's got a handle. It's awesome. And so you know how, Matt, you know how your car has a probably has like an under trunk floor thingy?
Most cars do.
Yeah. You can lift up the floor and put some stuff in it. More likely the the spare tire.
Spare tire.
Yeah. Well, this one, it's on rails, and you can take out that compartment, and it's got wheels on it, and you can roll it around with you.
So you're missing the like a certain part. An Aztec still.
That's racist. No, I'm
A
just kidding.
Pontiac Aztec still.
This is the most fun I've ever had on these streams. The emotions are up and down and all around. It's excellent. And guess what
attention.
and guess what it's got, Matt?
I don't want to know.
A heads-up display.
So does my dad's Grand Prix GXP.
Yeah, but that one doesn't have a hatchback or a freaking cooler center console.
But this doesn't have a V8 either.
Yeah, that is fair. I was looking at one of those too. It also has one of those shitty like DVD players from you know, that would go in cars from like the mid 2000s.
You should have got a G8 GT.
Dude, I'd love to. Guess how much money those things are going for?
I don't know.
Over 30 grand used.
You're kidding.
That's US dollars, so it's probably like 40 grand Canadian. With like 70,000 miles. Ridiculous. Oh, and it's got a trailer hitch. I forgot about that.
You should get a Pontiac SS or a Chevrolet SS instead.
Matt, those go for even more than the stupid G8s do. Pit window closed. We're all good. So, in order of preference, in order of decreasing preference for my like top 5 cars I want to buy right now, we got 2017 and up Lincoln MKZ 3.0 twin turbo edition.
You should get that instead.
I would love to. Guess how much did those go for?
You should get an Audi S4.
I should not get an Audi S4.
You should definitely get an Audi S4.
We also got Chevrolet SS, Pontiac G8, that stuff. Ford Flex EcoBoost, that'd be a
You should get a
top
Ford
choice.
Flex, that'd be hilarious.
I'd love one. They go for not dumb money, but way more than an Aztec, trust me. And then
Well,
they are
you know
quirky.
that movie
They're
Daddy's
super
Home?
quirky. Yep.
Like actually the one with Will Ferrell and
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg? Well, he was very big on the Ford Flex.
Was he?
Yeah, Will Ferrell loved the Ford Flex.
Dude, that guy's awesome. Because of that and that alone.
Like his character liked the Ford Flex. I don't know if he actually likes it. Maybe,
I mean, everyone
no
should
idea.
like it. It's one of the best cars ever made. Matt, it's a car that seats 7. What more do you want?
Bigger engine?
Matt, it comes with a 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost making 385 horsepower.
Get it.
It'll do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. With all-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive will be like 6. Matt, there are videos of these things out dragging C5 Corvette Z06s.
That's kind of funny. You should show it to my dad because he wants a C506.
Yeah. And plus they just look up. They just look boss. That's really the best word for it. Is boss.
Being a bully at Bathurst.
Being a bully at Bathurst.
I think there's a... Like,
Oh.
I'm looking at Flight Sim.
that's a change.
Oh, no. I need to buy the F14.
Wait, what? On DCS?
Yes.
Oh, well, the sale ended like 3 days ago.
You motherfucker! Man, tell me about it.
But I didn't. We told you when the sale was happening. We didn't tell you when it was gonna end.
It was end.
Sales don't go forever.
Obviously, but I was expecting. Hey.
And plus, I also thought that you already had it.
No, I have the F18.
Oh.
Remember, the only time I ever played DCS was trying to start it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on.
Hey, just so you guys know, the F14 sale ends in 3 days.
I didn't know when it's gonna end, my dude.
Well, guess I'm paying $100.
No, you mean hold on. Matt, calm. I'm gonna check right now.
I'm
checking.
Steam right now.
I'm checking right now. I'm checking the Steam database. I'm checking to see when it usually goes on sale. Max Simmons is getting hounded by a Golzar now. Looks like Harder had a rough time. So Matt, the times this thing goes on sale is usually late March, which it might not now.
Happened.
No, it might not go now. Next time is usually in early May, then late June for the summer sale, then September for fall sale.
Well,
so
you
it looks
know
like
more than anyone. The next time it'll go on sale, you guys have moved on to something else.
I mean, I know I want to move on to something else, like Flight Sim. I could probably. Matt, I'm gonna buy the stupid F15, which is like a whole nother level of expensive. I'm not gonna abandon it, but I mean I can't say anything for the rest of our friends. So this has got to be a really interesting race. That's still happening, by the way. Golzar, we just had a run of people take a swing at Max Simmons, and none of them succeeded, but they've all come pretty close. I got Mark Sutherland versus Neil. Mark has gone past his fellow Sutherland. No. It's actually kind of an intense battle between the Sutherlands, even though they are presumably teammates. Actually, no, I don't think teams are allowed in this year.
They're unofficial teammates.
Yeah, unofficially. God, I do gotta say that the Porsche Cayman 718 really ages better than pretty much any other car I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, aside from like hyper exclusive stuff like the like Ford GT, Ferrari 430, that kind of stuff. Like for cars that are reasonably accessible, they age so well. These 718s. I'd say even better than the 911, and I'm not a big fan of the way the 911 ages. It gets bulbous and then flat and then bulbous and then flat. And the 718 just has great proportions always. Even the early gens. Oh, there we go. Goals are on the outside of turn 1 against Max Simmons.
If the flames don't, a flame on air is not a problem. It's only if the flame doesn't go out.
I mean, you're not wrong. And we've got Harder in the background now. He's caught back up to the action. Maximus takes the position back, but this is now a three-way. Got him. Battle for this race. This could end up being very, very interesting. Hamza Golzar in the unenviable position of being between the two most competitive cars on the field today. Well, himself being one of those three, top three. Although Golzar has proven his worth, he still holds the fastest lap.
Pinch gun slam tire. Oh, cool! I have a video I gotta show you.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, yo,
Here we go. Golzar maybe gonna go for a cutback. He's gonna take the outside line into turn 1 around Max Simmons. If he can hold on to it, that sets him up well for turn 4. He's gonna make some make some space, and Hayden Harder is gonna try and go squeeze in there as well. Simmons desperately trying to close his door. That the floodgates have been opened. He's gonna be alongside Harder.
Yo, my floodgates anytime.
Baby. They're still side by side. Simmons is gonna have the advantage coming into this corner, this turn 6, but it's gonna be very difficult.
Wait, what's down there? Oh, there's a patch for Warth there. And the Sims. Wait, why I don't have the Sims installed. What?
Lovely non sequitur there. Matt needs to download updates for the Sims, even though he doesn't own it.
No, I have the Sims. It was free, but I didn't think I had it installed.
Simmons getting attacked again by Harder. It goes around the outside with it, but Max might be able to get the cutback. He's side by side, tries to get a little bit greasy in there, but ends up trouncing his launch a little bit. Harder is able to close the door. What a freaking run for these three here. And Hamza Golzar is immediately putting the pedal down and making the most of his space. That Audi, not so strong as the Porsche on this track, but definitely stronger than the BMW. That M4 is just too unwieldy to make any real maneuvers here. And even Harder, Hayden Harder is making some progress here. Sends me a TikTok. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That was for Dylan. Dylan made that the manufacturer of those miniguns. Dylan makes the M134 and the M61. So Dylan put together that mount. It's supposed to be a quad M2, I think, but they swapped them out for M134s. Pretty neat. See, I like that livery. Pretty good one.
Meet.
Okay, so wow, Golzar has put a huge amount of space in between him and Harter. Meanwhile, Max Simmons is barely hanging on, kind of struggling with that BMW.
Countach Turbo?
What's that?
Oh, never mind. It was just apparently there was a Countach Turbo, and there was only like 2 of them made.
Really? That's intense and scary. No, thank you. But awesome. If there's anything more 80s than a Countach, it's a Turbo Countach.
Mm-hmm.
So we're now watching Neil Sutherland off on his lonesome. Hamza Gulzar continues to blaze across this track. It is quite the race for sure. Max Simmons taking Mac by storm. Ooh, he's getting a little greedy too, going off the track a little bit. I think it might be time for Max Simmons to wave the white flag, so to speak. There's not really much he can do about this scenario. His car is not set up as well as it needs to be in order to hang with Gulzar and Harder. Now looking at Federico Ross, Turbo Lover. That Nissan is probably one of the worst cars, I think, to choose here. Maybe the Gallardo would be worse still, but he's making the best of what he has. Still only 8th place. Although that is last for the GT3 category.
Blunderbussy?
No.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh.
Bang.
Yes, please.
It's now for that dirty little Thunderbussy.
No. No. No.
You missed me.
I somethinged you, alright.
What's it? DHC-8.
I didn't just realize Curtis Lee is racing for Dad Panda Racing. That is, I wonder where that name comes from.
I don't know. Wait, we went from 17 stars to like 13 racers now.
Well,
Wait,
we
is
clearly
Max
have
Simmons not gonna win? What? Who are these
No,
guys that I've never heard of?
I drew explicit attention to that, but yeah, it is
Top Gear.
it's crazy. Top Gear.
If only Zach Martin didn't kill himself.
Yeah, I do not know what happened.
Oh God, my back.
Maybe we should get a new one.
Good. Oh no, the shoes. Uh-oh. Oh no. What the?
Got Mark Sutherland doing Mark Sutherland things. So what have we got here going on now? Nothing really, not a lot to talk about. Matt Navoso is really the only one within range of another car, and he's still almost 2 seconds out. So not too likely anything's gonna go on there. I wish I could discuss championship impacts, but yeah, it's not gonna do it because stuff. Oh, Matt, did you hear
No.
that that WRC is coming to America
I
potentially,
heard
hopefully?
something about it. Yeah, and I said I'd come.
Oh yeah, well you will come. Oh yeah, I did talk to you about this already. Yeah, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Looks like the location. If it gets, it's not 100% official, but it's basically guaranteed. They're gonna do an exhibition next month in April, and it's forecasted for September that they'll do an actual event. I'm saying right now, I am going if it gets confirmed. So excited. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's Hamza Gulzar that Matt Navosa is tracking down. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen for this particular round.
Leaders on final lap now.
And with that, we get the white flag in American racing. Wait, does this racing have white flags too for final lap? I don't think so. That's a pretty American thing by my recollection. So what is going on? Looks like nothing really still. Actually, Tyler Thompson and Matt Navosa might get into it. They're within 2/10. What is the hecking on? Right there in the background, right there. Looks like Thompson got by. I don't know. Hamza Gulzar is still in front, but I want to see what's going on back there. We get a rearward facing camera. Hamza Gulzar finishes.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh, it is Harder in second, Max Simmons in third. Where the heck is Tyler Thompson? And oh, Tyler Thompson finishes in front of Matt Navoso. What a freaking run at the end there. It's a shame we didn't get to see more of it.
Parking battery.
Okay. God, that camera sounds lovely. V8s are the best. So good. And with that, it is finalized. Our finishing order for this round 5 is Hamza Gulzar in first place, GT3. Max Simmons second. Hayden Harder in third. Chase Gordon fourth. Matteo Sceptura in fifth. Tyler Thompson, sixth. Matt Navoso in seventh. And Turbo Lover, also known as Federico Ross, in eighth. For GT4s, Neil Sutherland in first, followed by Guillermo Martinez in second. Bobby Babaletskos in what?
Baba, let's go.
No, sorry, it's D Mac in second. Bobby Babaletskos in third. Curtis Lee in fourth. What is huh? Oh, my apologies. So Neil Sutherland first, D Mac in second, Curtis Lee third, Mark Sutherland fourth, Antonio Martel fifth. What is this freaking order? There's no sixth? We'll just say Bobby Babaleskos is in sixth, Guillermo Martinez seventh, Shadow Rupp in eighth, Zach Martin, and these guys are all DNFs anyway. I'm so confused. We're just not gonna think about it anymore. That is intense. So I guess the official GT4 order is Neil Sutherland first, D-Max second, Curtis Lee third, and Mark Sutherland fourth. All right. Well, that is round 5. Next round will be at Misano for our third double parking race, excuse me.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Sorry, stand by a second.
You want me to stand by a second?
Yeah, just wait a second. And what day is the race on?
Today is on April 3rd.
Awesome, I will be there.
Nice, excellent. I'm glad that we waited so you can figure that out. Misano double parking with variable weather. Ooh, fun. We'll see how that goes. I don't got anything more. What about you, Matt?
Let me think. This race was interesting. Result I did not expect.
Yeah, it is definitely. That was intense battles for first of GT3 and for middle pack as well, and since some with GT4 as well.
Hey, Cole, did you know that the Intercontinental GT pack is available on Steam?
I did not, but if you look at the right on the screen about 35 seconds ago, because it's stopped showing for the viewers, yes, you will see that. That's pretty amazing. It's only been on Steam for like 2 years. But in any case, visit us, esr-race.org. You can find all sorts of good racing action. We got stuff like this. We got lower risk stuff, race room. We even do a little bit of R factoring. Actually, not so much that, but
More R factoring. I like the game.
it is a good game.
But the UI unusable.
We restarted some rallying, so it's
Rallying?
all over the place. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Should I join?
What?
Should I come play?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, esr-race.org. We have a Discord. Do all the talking with all those guys, including me and maybe Matt.
I'm there all the time.
Absolutely. In any case, I've been Cole McCrae. That's been Matt Higgs. We will catch you the next time. Bye.
Bye.